Hello again. I'm returning with my water and float test of the MREs. It didn't go as I expected. In fact, it didn't turn out at all like I expected. I was expecting it to be successful. The American MRE, of course, worked. It's a rugged, rubberized plastic, and inside is another plastic bag. So it's certainly double protected for water protection and flotation. I left the Polish MRE and the French MRE in the water for about 24 hours. You can see the French one got wet. It was still floating, but it's certainly wet. And surprisingly, this Polish bag has obviously had a rough life, and here's a cut here that has been caused by a can that's the lid of a tin inside of there that has cut it open, and there's various little holes in it. So the French MREs are out for canoeing. One thing that would have to be considered that I didn't consider in the past was when you're eating MREs camping, you also have to pick up all your garbage, and these tins and cardboard and plastic add a lot of garbage, whereas the American MREs, they don't have that, but there are still, the plastic adds up. So I'm curious as to what the content. Oh yeah, there's a lot of water inside the Polish one. So all the labels have come undone. Even the napkins are wet inside of the inside of these wrappers. So, yeah, when you think that you have to carry three sets of utensils for a day, and then once you're done eating, you have to take the garbage and the tins with you. That's a lot of stuff you have to take back. So. It looks as though, no idea. I hope the chocolate's still good. I assume that these are waterproof. I really hope they are. We'll have a look. Contents are dry in there. I was worried that the cups would be damaged if they got wet. Again, this is another item you don't see in American MREs because, well, they have a little plastic bag and you don't have to carry cups with you everywhere. There's a lot of extra stuff that a person will have to pack out with them once they've consumed the MRE. Now, what's this one? Fruit bar. Another fruit bar. Oh, this one's cranberry flavor. I don't even know the Esbit furnace. It is waterproof, so you can see it just falls apart. They are water damaged. Some of them are water damaged. You can see water in them. So I hope the matches are dry. They aren't dry. Most of the fuel is wet. These matches are ruined. So if you're planning on getting wet at all, this is a bad one to take with you. So a lot of this is turned into garbage apparently. Now, the French MRE is absolutely soaked. It is soaked right through. But while it was soaked right through, it was still floating. That's a plus, but in general, it's, well, the biscuits are thankfully wrapped up, and they're not waterproof, so they're not completely destroyed, but they have been, they have seen the water. Muesli, nice dry packaging. The instant soup feels as though it's been damaged by the water. Juice powder feels alright. Of course, jam feels alright. The food tins are, of course, watertight, so they're good. I don't know what the storage temperature is on these, but hopefully, unlike the Polish ones, they will be a higher temperature and a lower temperature too. Again, the napkins are ruined in this one. Cocoa. It feels alright, but water has got through the outer bag. Energy bar. We'll have a look. It feels suspect. It's certainly a it's edible, but it's certainly been wet. Same with the fruit bar. While they are wrapped in plastic packaging, they do get wet. Cheese? I think that's cheese. But again, that will be dry. I don't know what this is. I don't know what it is. I'm not a French speaker. This hasn't been, it isn't wet. This one also doesn't feel wet. Energy bar, that's alright. And again, the heater. This one looks alright. The matches sound dry. The matches are dry. What do we got here? Water. The water purification tablets are no more. They have all dissolved inside of here. They're just little tiny tablets, but they are dissolved within their container. Little folding fork, garbage bag for everything else. So I have to say I am disappointed in the MREs. I think the Polish one could have done better. I wasn't actually expecting the water to get through the wrapping on the French one. So overall, for the amount of garbage that you would have to bring back with you, I wouldn't recommend the French one. It's not going to last in the water, obviously. Meal looks good, but yeah, it's not for camping. Polish one, potential. The American one is certainly good.